Alright everybody, welcome back. A little slow going today, just because it's hard to get everything arranged in here and get this fuel tank in and get it secure. But it's in. Hopefully I don't have to take it back out, but it is removable. It's just, as you can see from the pictures on the thread, it's just got some Velcro on the bottom. And I took some foam, you know, the stuff I used in my Avani, and cut to shape to the top here, and you can see it in there. It's sitting on top. I got a piece up front and then a piece a little further back to keep it pushed down in there so that Velcro don't work loose over time when it, you know, you go inverted, pull negative G's, stuff like that. So hopefully that'll hold up. If I have to, I could probably come in from inside and I don't know. That's just one of those hard things to do. Probably the only thing I could do would be put some kind of wood piece that runs right down the center that's glued into the top, and then this sits right on. Oop, dang, forgot about that. It's drying. Some glue. But hopefully it won't come to that. But everything's in. All the lines are ran. So it is now time to put the nose on. I went ahead and put some wire protectant piece around the engine cables there and everything. So I ran 2 more lines for the main gear lock cylinders. So there's a total of 4 going back here now for the gear. And then when I mix up some more high sol, it's kind of going to prop this up. When I mix some more high sol up, I'm going to use a little bit. You can kind of see it there. I've got a tube clip, hose clips, and I'm just going to push that up on the fuel tank there and glue it. That way those will be secure, and then I'll have the ducting put back in. But that is about it. I had to do some cleanup, like right here in the corners. I noticed this is probably gonna need a little bit more work. I noticed when I put the fuselage on there that it was not sitting flush along this side, so it might be something you have to watch out. They just get in this kind of corner here. It's not a perfect 90 degrees, so you got to clean out the excess resin from when they pulled it out of the mold there. Probably gonna run a Dremel down that just to clean it up. I did open up these a little bit more just to give some more clearance to get things in. Plenty of room with the tanks in, and I dulled all the edges, that way it's not sharp and won't cut anything as well. Yeah, I secured a couple of the lines inside. I put a guide for the fuel tubing. It's just some of this wire protectant stuff, and I just hot glued things into locations where I need them, just to kind of get everything pulled away from the tank. That way when it pushed back in, it fit nice. I did have to disconnect 3 lines. I didn't mean to, but somehow I did it. I ended up connecting the air lines. There's a bulkhead here, so they were on this side of the bulkhead, between the bulkhead and the tank. So when I pushed them back, it was just something else hitting the tank. So I disconnected them, reconnected them on the inside of this bulkhead. That way I could push it back as far as I needed without any issue. So that's it. Nose is about to go on. I had to, on the nose piece itself, I had to, you know, redo the holes because they weren't lining up with this. The little holes here that you put the bolt in when the nose is on, they are very close. You can kind of see just how little. I gotta open up the one in the nose section just a little bit, drop it down. That way the bolt will go in. But I was worried that this was going to be like way off, but it's not, so that's good. Because this would have been a pain having to put another blind nut in a different location here. So that is it. The nose ready to go on. Here's the light ply, micro light ply stuff. It doesn't weigh anything. It bends. That's the only thing I don't like about it. But I could wet it, put it under a couple books, let it dry. It'll straighten it out. but or just make the mounts when I'm mounted in there. It'll flatten it out, or just leave it. No big deal. And then once that's done, get the nose on. I'll just be installing all the equipment. I'm gonna go ahead and then install the little jet company guy. Forget his name, Alex. His PDOT angle attack stuff. I was tempted at first just to glue these on, you know, but because when you add up all these back plates, it's a little bit of weight, and you know, essentially I was just going to make them permanent because the fuselage has this pattern. You can kind of see it right there. So if I just cut out and glue these straight in, but I figured, you know, I'm saving weight in other places, especially with that ply and everything. So I'll just do it like that way, so that way they're removable. Makes it easier installation too. So, but I'm gonna get back to it, and you know, if I can get another video showing you kind of my layout and everything. This is your saddle tanks. So just plug into these top pieces here, and I'll go ahead and do that. But you guys have a good one, and take it easy.